The two target sounds in this lecture are as in girl, and or as in short. So these two vowel sounds are both long vowel sounds. They're both long. Listen to the first sound. It's quite long, as you can hear. Now, notice the shape of the mouth. The first one, the mouth is quite relaxed. It's not far open, it's not wide, it's not rounded, it's relaxed. As in girl, girl, Okay. However, the second sound, or. Notice the shape of my mouth. Can you see? What shape is it? Or, as in shorts. Or. The mouth and the lips are rounded. This is very important for producing this sound, the second sound. Or. So look at the shape of my mouth again for both sounds. Girl, and or, shorts. Okay, very important to produce the right shape for making the sounds. Now, let's look at the target sound practice. Let me point something out before we start this. And or very often produce sounds for the R sound, the R letter in English. For example, short, S-H-O-R-T. Again, we looked at the letter R in a previous lecture, and in some cases in British English, the R is not pronounced. These two vowel sounds replace the R sound in many, many words. The first vowel sound, girl. The R in girl is not pronounced. In the second vowel sound, or, shorts. The R in shorts is not pronounced either. Again, this is British English. In American English, the R is pronounced in these cases. But in British English, we simply use a long vowel sound instead of pronouncing the R. When you look at this word list, which is here right now, you'll notice many, many R letters in the words. And these are unpronounced, okay? They're not pronounced. Instead, we use this long vowel sound. So listen and repeat after me. Fur, turn, work, burned, heard, return, purple, thirsty, world. Okay, well done. Again, make sure you look at the spelling. This is key. Lots of those spellings contained the R sound, but in all the cases, the R is unpronounced because the R comes before a consonant, okay, a consonant sound, or it comes at the end of a word, like fur, F-U-R, fur, okay? So start to notice these patterns between the relationship of spelling and sound. Now, let's look at the second target sound. The sound is or. Remember the shape of the mouth, the lips are very, very rounded. Or, and it's a long sound. So let's start. Look at the words and repeat after me. Walk, for, Pour, ball, sport, daughter, morning, reporter, water. Okay, well done. Did you notice the spellings in that word list? The spellings were actually not very regular. There are many kinds of spellings representing the sound or. For example, walk, W-A-L-K, and for, F-O-U-R. Remember, the R at the end in English, in British English, is unpronounced. Another spelling, P-A-W, pour. So for this particular sound, there are many different spellings. There's no real pattern. Sometimes, very often, we have O-R. For example, F-O-R, for, or morning, M-O-R-N-I-N-G. But apart from this rule, there are many different spellings for this sound. So just be aware of that. Now let's look at the minimal pairs for these two sounds. Is on the left and or is on the right. So listen to each pair and repeat. Shirts, shorts. Fur, for. Turn, torn. Burn, born. Herd, hoard. Working, walking. Okay, well done. Excellent. I hope the sounds now are much clearer for you. Remember the first one, the mouth is relaxed. The second one, or, the mouth is rounded. Let's look at the target sounds in use now. The first sentence, we're focusing on the sound. Listen and repeat. The girl is working very early tomorrow. And sentence 2. My 4-year-old daughter, Laura, is talkative. And the third sentence with a mix of the two sounds. At 4 o'clock, let's go for a walk to see the early birds eating the worms. Okay, well done. Fantastic. Remember, as always, download the resources and I'll see you in the next lecture.